My name is Gregory Joey Johnson. I'm a member of the Revolution Club, and I was a defendant many years ago in the U.S. Supreme Court flag burning case, Texas versus Johnson in 1989, where I fought for people to have the right to burn the American flag in protest. So we're out in front of the Republican National Convention. I burned the American flag. I said I'm doing this to stand with the people of the world. And I was arrested for it. I was put on trial. I was convicted. I was sentenced to a year in jail and a $2,000 fine. I fought the case for 5 years, all the way to the Supreme Court. In response to the victory in my case in 1989, remember this, Joe Biden was the Senate leader sponsoring a new federal statute against flag burning.
It prohibits everyone from being able to burn the flag, whether you're a Vietnam veteran at the memorial offering the flag up as a symbol of sacrifice to your fallen comrades, or whether or not you are doing what they're doing across the street, yelling red, white, and blue, I spit on you.
Rewrote the statute saying burning the flag in and of itself is a crime, period. Boom.
So I thought it was important to go there to D.C. because Trump had made these statements about, having tanks and armored personnel carriers, across Washington, D.C. They were actually flanking the stage where he spoke. Immediately, even before we burned the flag, there were these MAGA fascists, Make America Great Again, Make America White Again, Make America Xenophobic, Make America Jingoistic, Make America misogynistic, they were there. They were saying, you think you're going to set that flag on fire? And they were rushing towards us. So, but we did set it afire. And then they attacked, grabbed up the remnants of one of the burnt flags, and were parading around with it. And then the police attacked with a fire extinguisher. We burned the flag right in front of the convention. So it was so important that we did what we did. To burn the flag is a concentrated statement of condemnation of this system. The flag is a brand logo for the empire. And we did it right there in front of the convention. We had a safety circle set up of Revolution Club members who were around me in a large circle. But even as we were just igniting the flag, the police are rushing in to rupture the circle and with fire extinguishers and chokeholds. And then I was arrested along with 15 other people. We called ourselves the RNC 16. We're taken to jail. We're held in preventive detention for 24 hours until the convention was over, and then released. And then we went through a whole year and a half of legal battles before the charges were dropped against everyone. The whole point is that if people can imagine a world without imperialism, without wars for empire, without the division of the world into the haves and the have-nots, where 43 billionaires have as much wealth as the bottom half of humanity, 3.5 billion people. If people can imagine a world without any class division, then they've taken a big stride, a big step forward. And so our point of doing the flag burning in Washington, D.C., in front of the people of the world, was to let people around the world know that there are people here within the borders, that there's a force. We need millions of people to be in the streets. I think this regime of Trump and Pence, it's a fascist regime, and it's moving very rapidly. We don't have a lot of time, people. This is a regime that has to be driven from power by the initiative, by the actions of millions of people getting in the streets and staying in the streets, non-violently, but doing that, determined, not leaving until this regime is forced from power.